He bragged about submarine secrets. I let the right people hear it. Throwaway for obvious reasons. I was married to my ex-husband for 8 years. To the outside world, he was a quiet, patriotic engineer who worked for the government. To me, after a few drinks or when he wanted to feel important, he was a walking ego with a clearance level he absolutely could not shut up about. It started small. Vague comments about deployments. Little flexes about how most people would lose their minds if they knew what really goes on under the ocean. I told him to stop. I reminded him that whatever he worked on was classified and that I didn't want to know. He laughed it off. Said spouses basically count as cleared. That should have been my first sign to run. By year 6, the marriage was already rotting. He was cheating, gaslighting, and constantly reminding me how replaceable I was. During fights, he'd get cruel and careless. He'd pace the kitchen, ranting about how stupid everyone else was, how he held national security in his hands. He started dropping specifics. Not enough to make sense on their own, but enough that even I knew this wasn't just harmless bragging anymore. I begged him to stop. He told me no one would ever believe me anyway. Then I found the messages. Multiple women. Explicit. Ongoing. When I confronted him, he didn't apologize. He smirked and told me I was trapped, that divorcing him would ruin me financially, and that I should remember who had the real power in the relationship. That night, something in me snapped. I didn't scream. I didn't threaten. I just started documenting. Dates, times, exact phrasing, patterns. I wrote everything down from memory while it was still fresh. I saved texts where he bragged about his job. I noted witnesses who'd heard him talk when he was drunk. I didn't share a single detail online. I didn't tell friends. I didn't warn him. After I moved out, I made one phone call. Then another. Then I followed the instructions I was given very carefully. No drama, no accusations, just facts, timelines, and his own words. The divorce was finalized before the investigation concluded. He still thought he'd won. He kept trying to intimidate me through lawyers. Then one morning, I got a voicemail from him that was pure panic. His access had been suspended. He was being asked questions. He wanted to know what I'd done. I never responded. From what I've heard through mutuals, his career is over. Clearance is gone. Job gone. The friends who admired him evaporated overnight. Turns out the government really doesn't love it when you treat classified information like bar gossip and marital leverage. I didn't expose secrets. I exposed a man who thought rules were for everyone else. And the best part? He did it to himself.